How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sick Eric TV. Today, hopefully I don't mess anything up, but I am going to attempt to replace my USB Type-C charging port on the LG V60. Now, this port has been messing up for a while already, and let me show you exactly what I mean by that. When you plug it in, it will charge, but then it won't charge. As you can see, it's very delicate, and it stops charging as soon as the cord is moved. And if you plug it in a different way, it won't charge at all. As you can see right there, no charging. If you were to move it around, it won't charge at all. You have to plug it in a certain way in order for it to try to start charging. So I've been charging this with a wireless charging instead of wired charging. So it's been a real pain, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to replace that charger port, which involves taking the back off of this device and trying to see if we could salvage the adhesive on there. And if not, I went ahead and ordered some double-sided electronics repair tape off of Amazon. You could get it for like $6.99. It is the 2mm, and this will allow me to put the back plate on if I can't salvage the tape that's already on there. So I'm going to try to heat it up, pull the back off, and then we're going to go ahead and take it apart with a set of screwdrivers and see if we could get to that port. I know you got to remove the battery, so it's a pain in the butt, and try to take everything apart and hopefully get everything put back together. I did find a replacement USB charger on eBay for about $25. It came out to $30 with tax and shipping, so hopefully that works. So let's go ahead and jump down into it, and let's hope I do not mess anything up. Subscribe, like, and share, and let's go. Alright, so here we go. I was able to get the back off, which is a little bit of heat, and using a blow dryer to heat up the adhesive enough to peel off the back nice and easy. The whole thing is going to replace trying to take out all of these screws to take everything off and to pull out that battery, which might include more heat. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws down here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 screws all together, 15 I think, counting that one. Now, and you want to make sure that you power off your device. Definitely make sure you power it off first, and you have a nice little place to put your screws in, which for me, I'm using this tray over here. And if you're putting your phone face down, you don't have a screen protector, make sure your surface is nice and clean. That way you don't scratch up your display while you're doing things like this. And you also want to make sure you have a nice magnet on your screwdriver. Now, this is just a regular Phillips screw. As far as the size, it is a CR, it's a 000 size Phillips, so pretty small. And we're going to take out this plastic piece covering up everything, covering up the motherboard. We're going to go to the wireless charger and remove that as well. And hopefully it doesn't take too long. That way you guys don't have to sit here for like an hour trying to get me to do this. So I might speed some stuff up and not talk during it. Now all the screws seem to be the same size pretty much. So as far as getting them mixed up, that shouldn't be a problem. But you definitely want to keep these screws apart from any other screws, because those screws might be a different size. Alright, we got all of those screws taken off. Wireless charger pad just lifts up out of the way. First, we're going to take off this bottom part of the phone. Just pry it up a little bit. Not too much force. And this is the bottom firing speaker. And I'm going to clean these parts out while I have them out. And this is the wireless charger coil. Gonna put that aside. now we could get to all the innards, and this is all that you have to remove. And then in order to take the battery out, we're gonna have to pry this up. So hopefully this pries up pretty easily without having to heat up or anything. And like I said before, make sure your device is off. Okay, before we remove the battery, we're gonna go ahead and remove all of these little ribbon clips, like little Legos, and unplug them. Make sure nothing is plugged in and they are all out of the way. And now that all of those are plugged in, you got the one at the bottom unplugged. This is the ribbon going from the charger port all the way down up here to the top. And hopefully we just have to replace this little piece and not the whole ribbon. But getting this battery out, you're going to want to unplug your antenna line as well. Alright, so to get the battery out, I'm going to drop a few drops of alcohol down in there to loosen up the adhesive.
Get that out of the way. This is the under display fingerprint sensor, and then this is the port that we're going to need to get out. And it doesn't look like there are any screws holding the motherboard in there, so let's go ahead and pry this up. We're going to have to unplug this other little Lego over here and the front facing camera, which is right here. And then this should lift up real nicely on both ends. And then lift this up out of the way. And this should give us access to the ribbon for the charging cable. It should be right underneath here. And this gets lifted up out of the way. Put that to the side, and this